Hey guys, it's me, Magical Shante 888. Just thought that I would pop on with a Virgo new moon reading. Today is Sunday, August 28th, 2022. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope that you are manifesting everything that you desire. I'm just going to pull a few cards for us. Let's see what the cards have to say. I did get this deck from, and don't laugh, and I don't care if you do. I got this deck from Five Below. And yes, this is a $5 deck, but I feel like this is a great deck for beginners, like young people who want to get into tarot. It's very easy to depict what it is. It has the name easily for you to understand. They have books that you can read so that you can better understand the tarot. There are so many different tools on how you can learn how to do tarot. But this card is great. I mean, these cards are great because they have the pictures and the name of what it is. Now, they are in Roman numerals, so you do have to, if you don't know Roman numerals, you have to count the objects in there to be able to tell what it is for some of them. Some of them are obvious, but it's not to a point to where you cannot learn or you won't understand what it is. And if you already know what the main signs are as far as the wands, the swords, pentacles, all of that, then you'll know pretty much what it is. So I would say that this is probably, it's beginner friendly. I would say that it is. I just picked them up because I saw them and I was at Five Below, which I love. I almost bought too much stuff. Like, Five Below is bomb.com. I don't care what anybody has to say. It's bomb.com. But I was hitting the corner and the little incense section, and they was like, hey girl, like, we need to go home with you. And I was like, okay, like, let's go. I need a new deck. Mama needs a new deck anyways. And I'm trying to get my card collection up with oracles and tarot. So let's see what these cards have to say. And these cards have been jumping out. So we have the Magician, just like that, straight like that. That is one card that is within this new moon energy, Virgo new moon. And if you are a Virgo, it is Virgo season. Happy birthday, Virgos. I do love Virgos also. Virgos are the next best after Leo, I have to say. I really do have to say. We have the World. And so it is. Okay, two major arcanas. Okay, so as I'm looking at this Magician card, I'm getting a few things. So the first thing is a song popped up in my head. Do you believe in magic? I haven't sang in a while in my readings, but yeah. All right. We have the Queen of Swords and we have Judgment. So 3 major arcana and 1 minor, and then, well, 2 minor. So 2 queens and the Judgment and the World and the Magician. So I'm hearing sharing your gifts, obviously with the world, but first with yourself. With the Swords, Queen of Swords, being honest, being righteous, being truthful with who it is that you are when you do show up in the world. And this does not have to be anything magic or mundane. Whatever way that it resonates with you is what it's gonna be. Okay, judgment has been placed upon you is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing judgment has been placed upon you, but it will be you who will have the last laugh. Those who have come before you have, have had, I don't like that. I don't like that. Those of, you see how I'm being distracted? Anyways, those who have come before you have had the same gifts that you have had, but have not used them in the way that they should have been used. They use them for greed. They use them for smear campaigns. They use them for power. They did not use them with love and compassion, and they did not use them in the same way that you are choosing to use them. So you are set apart. And those that have come before you that do the same thing that you do are judging you because you don't do it in the same way that they do it. But let them do what it is that they're going to do. Let them say what they're going to say. Let the haters hate. I mean, you know, it just is what it is. If you're in social media, you know, what they say about that is like, all press is good press, even if it's not so positive. So be delicate with yourself when it comes to you being so quick to judge your journey to the next person's, and always remember that it's a journey and not a destination. When you focus on it being a journey and not a destination, you have blinders on and you're able to stay in your lane, and you're not bothered by what anybody else has to say. It doesn't matter what it is that they say. Now, it's not to say, and it's not to negate the fact that whenever people do be talking shit, and it be the people that is closest to you, that it's not going to hurt, because it does hurt. But it also gives you a clear understanding of who they truly are. You now are the Queen of Swords, and you have to use your sword accordingly to cut that shit off. You have to have correct judgment to know when people really have your best interest and when they don't, because you have a purpose in this life. There are things that you are supposed to be doing. There are things that your guides have been pushing you to do, and you've been pushing it off because you've been in this place of judgment and judging yourself, when you should be judging, yourself, but you should be having discernment when it comes to dealing with certain people and certain energies and certain frequencies. Understand that they're not on the same frequency that you are on. So therefore, they're not going to ever be able to give you what it is that you give to them. And when we start to understand that, we take our losses much easier, and we're able to see the beauty in the things that we're having to cut out. So I ask you on this new moon, write down the things that is that you want to manifest. And at the same time, when you're done with that, do a compare and contrast. Okay, if I want to do this, then I know I'm going to have to do this. Now that takes a lot of accountability, because a lot of us don't want to fully own up to what it is that we're either not doing, or what it is that we are doing to keep us from where it is that we really want to be. And it just is what it is, but it's a part of this journey. I feel like I'm just kind of just saying stuff, but it's really channeled. It's a channeled message, because these are, it's coming out in my words, but it's coming from a different place. It's not just coming from my head. Like I don't know. But just make sure that you keep your blinders on and that you stay focused and stay the course. And I always say that probably in all my videos, but it just is what it is. And the time in which we are in right now, it requires us to keep our blinders on and to stay focused on what it is that we are wanting to achieve. We have so many things that are out here to distract us, to keep us weak, to keep us stuck, to keep us bound, to keep us anxious, to keep us worried and concerned and ignore things that we should not be ignoring, you know, and that perpetuates a place. It creates something that we don't want for ourselves anymore. Many of us have come to this place where we know that we're worthy of shit, but we keep on staying in the same cycles. I'm guilty. We keep staying in the same cycles of a variety of things, actions, behaviors, fucking with people, you know, and it just is what it is. So for the Magician, we have positive attitude with a Grabavoy code 704087779. For the World, we have booked and busy, period. For Queen of Swords, we have I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, I'm that bitch, I'm gonna go get that bag and I'm not gonna take your shit. For Judgment, we have I am the star in any room that I stand in. I am the stand out, you just my stand in. Bars. That's Nicki Minaj. Anyways, and I feel like that's fitting because as I was speaking about the judgment that will be cast upon you, understand that you're the star. Like the only thing that's missing from this deck, but with the Magician and the World, is the star. But we see the Magician has the star. The Magician really has all of the tools. The Magician has the wands. The Magician has the swords. The Magician has the, what else? Pentacles. The Magician has all of the elements. What's the other one that I'm missing? Wands, pentacles, swords, the cups. The Magician has everything that they need. It's the next best thing to the star. The star can be interpreted as wish fulfillment sometimes, depending on the reading and the other cards around it, and the energy that's around it. But the Magician, have a positive, don't worry, be happy. Have a positive attitude about what it is that you are about to obtain, because you have all of the fucking tools that you need to get you to where it is that you want to get. And that's just what it is. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. And you can take it or leave it. Open yourself up. I see freedom. I see good fortune. Like, everything that you want is coming together. Celebrate yourself. Absolutely. Stay on your path and trust your journey. What was I saying earlier? I said trust your journey. Don't be worried about other people. Keep your blinders on. You have a lot that is coming for you, and in the best way possible. Do not give energy to confusion and illusions. Keep your blinders on. Okay? If you don't get nothing else out of all of this, and with that judgment placed upon you, you may bend, but you will not break. We don't break around here. We ain't weak. Our mothers did not raise us to be weak and meek. None of us. Okay? Anyways, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you like videos like this, leave a comment and let me know. I am trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to just I want to grow my channel. So help me to help y'all. All right. Again, I am Magical Shante 888, and I will check y'all in the next one. Peace.